Hi. Whoa! Flaps! Get this baby up! Oh my god! Gear up! What the hell? Are you watching this? It just took off of me. This is what happens from time to time. Oh my god. I gotta... This is what happens when I don't have a trainer. Oh my god. I gotta get my stick into place. I got my mouse where my stick should be. I gotta move my mouse pad. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta get my trim button. Is it control and trim button? Let's see if that works. No. Damn trim. Okay, trim is right control plus those keys which I need to change. Oh, it's joy button, POV, left, right. Alright, left wing, pull climb, yeah. But that's not seemingly working. Which one is that? Let me try it. It's not. I'll try it by clearing this. Yeah. Yeah, I got it bound. It's that. Why is that not working? It's been seesawing from what, 5,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 3,000 feet. Okay, that's. There's something seriously wrong with my flight control services. I wanted to check before I took off to make sure everything was correct. Ah, look at that. Got a little flap action going on, air brake action going on there. Air brakes. Top grey hat switch. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, that's what's working. My trim's working. Yeah, you're like 20 seconds behind me or something. So which one is this air brake? I'll have to look it up. Search. Brake. Park brake, wheel brake, where's air brake? Air. Quick, we're losing him, Doc. Don't know what is tripping my brake. Speed brakes. Yeah, I looked for brake and I couldn't find anything. Must be, it can't be an access command, surely. It's just got to be a button. Let me hit B. B's not doing it. What about control B? There we go. I did it. All with the expert training from my Twitch watcher. This means war. Okay. Okay, that's 2 hurdles overcome. 3 hurdles. The first one was you. Oh my goodness. I do have my gear up, that's a good thing. Okay, now there's trim. Pulls up a massive amount. I have flown this a little bit, but yeah, never did any training. Only had like half an hour in it maybe. Right engine out. Let me check. Looks good to me. Yeah, otherwise I'd be doing a flat spin out to sea, right? The delay is humongous. Yeah, it could be close to 30 seconds. Alright, just trimming this. I gotta go to A for autopilot. Let's see what that does. No. Control A, is it? No. Shift A. Well, let's just have a look for it. It's normally down here somewhere. How about if I just hit it on my Warthog HOTAS? Let's see what that does. Probably not bound. Hey, I think that... no. Looks like it wants to hold, but I've got a serious... Center middle, or click AP in the middle. Okay. Click AP in the middle, center middle. Alright. What's going on here with my friggin... hook? Yeah, oh yeah, I have a Discord. Yeah, I gave you the number. It was Brewmeister hashtag whatnot. I'll jump on. Okay, I see you pending down to you and ticking. Alright. If you wanna call me and I better get back in the plane. Actually it's what are we doing here? 130 knots, 14,500 feet. I got a little time. I'm gonna hear your call. Hold on. Alright. How you going? Oh my god. Good, how you doing?
Good,
But normally when I race off like that, I normally panic and don't think about trying to take off. But I thought, F it, this time I'll just try and take off. And it worked. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, it worked. So do you normally click your buttons in your cockpit, or you just like kind of hotkey or quicker?
No, I don't go touching anything normally unless I know what it is. The only things that I go touching is my stick and controls. You know, my Warthog HOTAS, Thrustmaster.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got your fuel probe out. So if you look,
That's what I was thinking.
Next to your left thigh, you'll see a button. Lets you put your fuel probe in.
Okay. Launch bar retract.
You got to get rid of your pilot.
Autopilot.
It's behind your throttle.
Okay. If only I could get rid of his friggin' arm so I could see it. Maybe I hit it on my HOTAS and...
Yeah, that's probably what you did.
How do I know it's on through the HUD? You can't see it. No.
It throws you a warning, which you probably already cleared.
You know what I need to do? I just need to look it up.
Do you know how to remove your pilot, though?
No, that's why I'm looking it up.
Oh, right shift P.
Okay, right shift P.
Yeah, you can't have him in there where you can't see all your buttons. It kind of sucks, but...
Okay. Okay. Next. Next, what do we got here?
Right.
Retract. Launch bar, retract. Flip that down.
No, you want to leave that on. You're not launching from a carrier.
Oh, that's the... Okay.
That's how you...
Okay.
So your fuel probe is behind your throttle, but it's
okay, that's where it is, that's right.
Your hip.
Close to my hip.
No, it's separate. It's at 2 metal panels in between it to keep it safe.
Okay. Oh, that thing. Okay, I see it. Okay, to the middle or...
Yep, down.
There she goes, she's going down now. Alright, now that's gonna... Now I've just got that hook to bring up now.
Now your hook is on your right side towards the middle. It literally says hook. Like, it's hard to miss. It's like a big lever.
Oh, that thing, yep, okay.
You just flick it up.
Yep, done.
There you go. You're in flight profile.
Jeez.
You just took off like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Lucky that hook didn't, buddy, hook onto a wire fence, a chicken wire fence, and drag it up into the sky. Yeah, with the chickens in the hen house.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think this is just getting familiar with the cockpit. You know how to fly, so it's familiarity. That's all it's going to be.
Yep. Yeah, well, that was an interesting start.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You'll be out of fuel in about 3 to 4 minutes, though.
Yeah, I'm putting the throttle down right now. Yeah, I just turned it down.
Oh, you have a check seat warning. You see that?
Check seat warning. I guess that's... Oh, yeah, I see it. Yep.
Your ejection seat is not armed. It's right near your right knee.
Okay. Now it's armed. Yep. Okay, and it's off. All warnings are off.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Yeah, she's not as nimble as the F-16, but...
I don't know.
I kind of like how touchy the F-16 is, and how it's just 1-to-1 engine ratio. Like it takes the Hornet a little bit to spool up. As far as speed goes, like the F-16 just takes off.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, anyways. You'll know better than I do. I think you have more time in the F-16 than I do.
Although the F-18 is pretty powerful. Like I flew them both, from the deck, going straight up, and it seemed like the F-18 got to around 30, 35 before it died, whereas the 16 died around 25 to 30,000 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm feeling the roll is a little slower, and yeah, I have watched Grim Reaper's performance videos on them, and taken, yeah, I've looked at, like, what do they call it, speed at altitude, speed at sea level, climb rates, acceleration, and yeah, it seems like the F-16's up there, but in some cases it should be up there and it's not. I think with the rolling and yeah, turn rates maybe. I think there was something there where he was like, yeah, that it should be up further. It's not. But when they first came out with it, I also heard it was kind of neutered a little bit, the Viper, and then they finally corrected it.
way underpowered.
Yeah, and now it's up there.
Like super touchy. And it's like you could put it in a 9G turn full afterburner, and it's just building up more speed. Like the Hornet can't do that. It loses speed in a 9G turn.
Yeah.
But the damn F-16. Like I want to get to learn how to play the F-16, but I'm just focused on this one, just becoming real proficient at the Hornet before I go touch something else.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to do the same with the A10, but then I got invites from the US PACOM to fly the 16 and do some cluster bombing. So then I thought, well, I've learned enough to help my mate with the A10C. That's what he wanted to fly, and I bought the
A10.
Yeah, I bought the Viper like a year ago, and I've always loved it. So I thought, well, I've learned enough for him, and I want to have some fun, you know. So I jumped in the Viper and started learning it, and trying to learn how to cluster so I could get on with US PACOM. But they run, and they just had a get together tonight and Sunday night. But they run on a beta server, and I get whoa. Kill blue. What does it say there? I just got shot.
Yeah, somebody hit you with an aim 9.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in enemy territory.
Kill blue player. F5E. Where was I? I was probably, I guess, up around this guy here.
Where'd you take off from?
Probably took off from over here, I'm guessing. Where I normally take off from. Not sure yet until I leave, but yeah, I'm guessing this guy probably shot me. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's lost a sidewinder. Look, he's got none on this side. Where's my burning wreck? Yeah, sorry, can't hear you well when I'm looking at this jet. I'll get out of it here. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, it's just loud. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta turn it down.
Yeah, he probably saw you flying in a straight line. He knew you were an easy kill. So.
Okay, world. I'll bring the world down 50%.
You always play on PvP servers, or?
Well, this is PvE actually. I want to end up, you know, dogfighting with players, but you know, I still got to learn more. Like I was saying with the F-16, I want to learn how to do BVR and how to use the AIM-9X with the head. What is it, the head tracking? Like, yeah, then I'll have a big leg up. Well, if not, just be equal with them. You know, be able to go in and take them on. Select role. Yeah, but for now I'm just been bombing in the Viper, and yeah, I've just been watching videos on BVR. But yeah, Grim Reaper did like a 20-30 minute video, and he's like, really, this should be an 8-hour lesson. You know, to learn everything you need to know on the BVR.
15 minutes.
Yeah. So this is where I was, the Napa video Zevo. I'll go back there. And maybe this time, what did I do wrong last time? Why did it just... I think I've got rudder controls or something that caused it to trigger.
Oh yeah. If you don't set up your rudders, they act as picture accelerators.
Yeah. Go straight
I
to...
first learned that. I just bought my rudders 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I thought they were plugged into there. They're not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a common thing with... Look at this. Thrust left and right. Oh wait, on there it is. Joy Z underneath my rudder, which is a 3-axis button joystick. There it is. Freaking always...
Nice.
Okay, I took it out. Now I should be good, hopefully. Yeah, that's a common thing with DCS for me. I'll set that. I'll go back in. I want to set up the autopilot. But you don't, thanks for jumping in and helping me. I know you're probably busy, so don't feel like you have to train me while you're doing stuff.
I'm just taking a break anyways.
Okay. Autopilot. Autopilot. Right here. A and joy button 4. Is that's on my stick? Autopilot / nose wheel. Really? Which one is joy button 4? I'll find out. I'll just play with them all.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I just manually plug it in. Because
That's
when I look at my Warthog and I see it says autopilot, I don't want to use it. Autopilot is when you're just chilling or you want to set something up. I just click 2 buttons on the screen and it does it. Why lose the 2 buttons on my throttle just for that stuff?
yeah. Yeah, I found it. It's the pinky paddle.
That's disable it. That's autopilot disable and nose wheel steering.
Autopilot / nose wheel steering disengage paddle.
Yeah, it won't engage autopilot.
Auto start. Well, no, that's for the aeroplane.
I don't think there's an autopilot button on the Hornet. I believe I've looked before.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 2-button click. I'd recommend that. Well, 3 buttons. AP on, bearing barometric altitude. Now you're done. And then if you want to kick off if you set the heading holder or attitude holder, if you want to turn everything off at once, you hit the pinky switch, and it'll turn off all your autopilots.
Okay. So to turn autopilot on, it's in.
Does the F-16 have autopilot?
Yeah, it's normally on my left knee. But I went and bound it to Shift A. Well, actually, the attitude hold. So I bound that to Shift A.
Do you see your radio stack?
Okay.
If you look at your radio stack, your number pad under clear, it says autopilot there, AP.
That's up front. Is that it here? Yep. Front, middle, underneath the HUD, the radio stack with the number keypad.
Yep.
Yep.
So what you're going to do is you're going to hit autopilot, and then you're going to slide all the way to the right, 6 buttons over, you're going to click on.
So this is autopilot right here. Auto standby and ATT. That's it, I guess.
There's a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. So look at your numpad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and clear.
Yep. Okay,
Right
yep.
under the clear button is an
AP,
button.
that's it. Okay.
So if you click that one time, and you move 6 buttons to the right, you'll turn it on with that button.
Okay.
And then in your between your radio stack, you'll see attitude hold, heading hold, barometric hold, radar. Altitude
Yep.
hold.
Yep.
So once you click it on and you hit barometric altitude, it'll whatever altitude you're at, it'll set it to that altitude.
Okay, once I hit where I want to be, I gotta hit barometric altitude, which is that button next to the B-alt that showed up in the green display. Yep. In green.
The circle button to the
Yep.
left of the
Yep. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Alright. UFC. Alright. Option select push button 3. Yep. Alright. Alrighty.
And if you click it, you'll see like 2 blinking dots. So that's how you know it's on. And if you click it again, you turn it off. Now you got your probe out and your speed brake out again.
Yeah. What's up with that? So that was over here, underneath my left arm.
And your hook is up. Huh.
What? It just... Yeah. How do I move my left arm? I gotta get rid of my body out of this,
Right shift P.
Shift P. Right shift P. There we go. Okay. That's done. And the hook on the back was over here on the right. Yep. Done. Alrighty. And air brake was shift B or control B. I think it was control B. Yep, control B. Done. Okay.
So the speed brake is actually bound to your throttle. I know you have a Warthog throttle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you grip your throttle, your thumb button should be resting on the speed brake.
Yep.
That's the one,
Oh, the top grey slidey one.
yeah. Yep.
Yep.
If you pull it aft, and it comes up as long as you hold it. If you let go, it'll stop. So it brings it up in increments. I don't know how the 18 works. 16 works. I think it's the same. So you hold it back.
Oh, it's the boat switch.
What is it doing for you?
Yeah, it's the boat switch. The one just above the China hat. Yeah, it's normally the one above that, like you said, the grey slider above the boat switch. But yeah, it's the one
Yeah,
below.
because once you start doing carrier brakes and you're at a 30-degree turn, you need to activate that air brake without much movement. So
Yep. Alrighty, rudder. Okay, let's check our nose wheel steering.
you said you're from Nevada. You have an accent, man.
Yeah, I'm an Aussie.
Oh, okay. So you moved here. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I guess I have an accent too, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, I should better load up. Well, I don't. Go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, does the Hornet have a high nose wheel steering?
High nose wheel steering. Oh, what do you mean by high?
So
Does it steer
because-
sharply?
Yeah, the steer, right? Yeah.
It's pretty good actually, compared to the Viper. I think it steers sharper.
Well, you're in standard nose wheel steering right now.
Yeah, I
When you're
better.
on a boat, you need to turn tight. It should be your pinky finger if you have the Warthog HOTAS. You hold it and it'll switch to high.
Oh, okay. I just clicked it. Yeah, I saw on the HUD beside NWS nose wheel steering a H flash.
Yep.
All right. So you hold it down for high. Okay.
Right.
All right. Cool. Let's see how that works. Ooh, yeah. I might even change the axis. I gotta do a couple of things. Change the axis on this rudder for the nose wheel steering while I'm taking off to make sure it's not so touchy. Rudder, can I just push it? Rudder. Slide a little. What I do? Yeah, I was doing 20 on the other one. I think you can actually go in there, can't you? Like you can't click in the numbers. Yeah, my Aussie mate Buckmeister, he friggin' inverts that. Yeah, so he needs. Swaps it around. Okay, do whatever makes you happy. He's probably watching right now.
It's more effective.
He's used to flying drones on Arma 3, so I don't know why he does that, but each to their own. That's right. This can take MAVs and anti-ship harpoon missiles, which is another thing that tantalized me. I know the Viper will probably come out with the MAVs soon. Well, I don't know when, but my Bockmeister was talking about getting this as well. So I'm like, yeah, I was actually looking at getting this myself, and then you came along, and it's my birthday today, so I was coming up here to actually buy something for my birthday. So I thought,
happy birthday, man.
Thanks. I thought, what the hell? I'll friggin'
So on the Viper today, you can't put an AGM-65 Maverick on there, or is it not?
Correct. Yeah, you can't put any MAVs on the Viper yet that I know of. I don't see any options. Oh, wait on. We've got to do flaps. This does not have auto flaps, I guess, like...
It does.
Oh, it does.
But you set your flaps to half on takeoff, and then once you're off the ground, you set them to auto.
Okay, so let's see if my flaps on my HOTAS actually works. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's all the way. That's half. That's up. I noticed it moved the rudder kind of, oh yeah, extra breakage. Right, I'll keep it there. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. We've still got nose wheel steering on. Okay, we're good. Okay, we might take off safely this time from the runway. For the first ever, do something unusual. Yeah, she's coming straight up all by herself. Didn't even pull the nose up. Flaps up, gear up. Yeah, why not? Let's have a bit of fun. Maybe I should get some speed up first, but oh, which it's doing quickly. All right.
I have the 14, I have the 16, I have the...
Oh, you do have the
Yeah, I have
14.
Something about the Hornet, man. Well, first of all, the F-16 is not even done. Like, a lot of the MFPs are placeholders, so... This one's the most complete one for me anyways, the Hornet.
Multi-roll and yeah, having everything complete on a multi-roll. Yeah, I was looking at the 14 too. but it can be a bit of a handful.
The
I think.
14, you have to babysit it a little bit.
Yeah.
Constant trimming, because it doesn't. Oh, it's so old. You have to manually trim every couple minutes. Is that what they found by their system? Hornet.
See those. Oh, say again?
I said, oh, well, you just came out of a puff of white smoke. I'm like, oh man, you already hit 20,000. Upwards of 20,000.
Yeah.
27,000. It looks like. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. So that's where the contrails tend to happen, I guess.
So you fly with a bunch of other guys, or you said you?
Or trannies, I don't mind.
Altitude.
Or trannies, I don't mind.
Oh no.
Nah. Yeah, guys on US Pacific Command. I've only really flown with them once. But actually, wait on. Yeah, it was only a few of them once, and I even put that on my YouTube, and I think I did stream it too. Yeah, that was like a couple of weeks ago. I put it in the name of it.
Altitude.
YouTube channel.
Hey.
So you got a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I've actually got two.
Oh yeah, holy shit! 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's the Kangaroo Man 333 one word. Yeah, the red one, whereas if you put a space after kangaroo, that's my new one, where I've been putting all this latest stuff up. Because I had to do that because it's linked with, our Google account that allows us to not watch ads. Get rid of the ads. Unless I can figure out how to do it now, but it's too late now. Yeah, I could not apply it to that old account.
Yeah, I think when I was streaming yesterday, I saw you drag bombing, and I'm like, ooh, this guy's doing like advanced bombing. That's when I just raided you.
Yeah, unguided bombing.
It's the one with the parachutes, right? You were drag bombing, or no?
Well, Snake Eyes, actually. Yesterday, probably.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I think that was Snake Eyes probably when you came on, and then after that I think I just, because that was the first time I tried to use dumb bombs from the Viper, because that idiot 2 nights ago, Space Monkey, was having a go at me saying, cluster bombs. I never, it can make pilots think they're better pilots than what they are. Yeah.
You hit such a large area, that you really landing where it needed to be. I guess is what he's trying to say. Yeah, man, CCIP, that's where it's at. Or manual. I love manual bombing. And I'll do it from like 20,000 feet.
So you just use dumb bombs, no laser?
I can use lasers. I can use CCRP, CCIP, manual, flight director. I can do them all. I just prefer to point at my target with my eyeballs and line it up and drop it.
Okay.
Like, the lasers are kind of boring because you put a diamond on the target and you just hold a laser and it just drops.
Yeah.
It's cool if you need to be precise, but I test myself.
Yeah.
To see how close I can get on just my eyeballs.
Yeah, well, I was just getting into, bombing, and I thought, well, I had that US Paycom, want me to come on, and they were like, wanting me to, introduce me to them, and I was like, yeah, I still need to learn a lot, you know. And he's like, oh, well, just come on and I'll give you some cluster bombs and I'll, you know, run you through it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And yeah, so I just wanted to learn myself how to do that and not, yeah, and not be a burden to him, you know. And then I started getting into, well, geez, I killed like 21 vehicles with one loadout of 10 clusters, and I was trying to see see if I could better that, you know. And then after doing like, I don't know, maybe four loads, or maybe even 3 loads, and this guy's busting my balls. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just starting off, man. You know, I need to start somewhere, and I got introduced, you know. I got asked, do I want to come and cluster bomb on some server? So I'm like, I want to learn myself and be somewhat proficient when I come on there, not be a burden. So then I thought, oh,
That's why you're out of fuel. So
yeah, I'll just eject here.
Or you can land it.
Yeah, where's the closest one? I'm up here. Yeah, heading back to base.
You know how to get on speed, right?
On speed.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Hornet, you have to land with it 5 degrees nose up.
Oh, okay.
And with a 3-degree glide path. All pilots do that whether they're landing on land or on boat, because that's the way they need to land on a boat. So they just land like that on land. You basically slow down to about 134 knots, and you pitch the nose up to about 8 degrees, 5 to 8 degrees.
Yeah.
And then you hold it at that altitude. That means you're on speed. So that's how you'll get good at landing on carriers, but we'll cover that in another lesson.
Yeah, she said 5 to 8 degrees nose up and 130 knots, was it?
Roughly about 130, 140 knots, depending on your weight too.
And what sort of flappage? All the way down, flaps?
Flaps down, gears down, after you get under 250 knots. I was just telling another guy, his name is Eski Games. He's flying the Hornet. So I gave him some on-speed lessons, and because if you can't get on speed, you can't land the Hornet.
Okay.
You can land it, it just won't feel right.
Yeah. Yeah, the 16's a bit like that. You got to have the nose up. It's almost like landing a Spitfire or Mustang.
Yeah, like most aircraft, you flare the nose. Well, the Hornet lands flared. It's already in a flared position. You just bring it down in that position.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say most. I don't know. Does the F-16 land with a flare? Do you flare the nose up?
Yeah, the A-10, the A-10C as well, but it just doesn't seem like as much, you know.
Okay, yeah, you don't flare in the Hornet ever, at all, ever. And you control your altitude with your throttle after that. It's neither here nor there at this point.
What?
The training lessons are pretty cool though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do them.
You're not gonna learn everything you need in the training lessons, but
Okay, let's put. Should be below 250 knots before you put the flaps down. Oh, wait on.
And immediately the nose is gonna want to climb. You just want to fight it for a little bit, and then you gotta trim nose up because that nose is gonna drop and you have to add power. Just like, I'm still behind, so
130 knots here. Gears down, flaps are all the way down.
start trimming nose up and add power.
Yep.
That's when they're
Okay.
on speed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You're a professional. If you look at the Hornet from the outside, you'll see exactly what she needs to look like, what she needs to land. But
That was pretty. Wheel break.
it's pretty good.
Thanks. Would have done it without you, I think. I would have worked it out eventually. 3 weeks.
Yep. But that's
Cool.
good practice because I don't know if
Nice.
you've seen it's in the tutorial. It's called the overhead brake. It's when you fly past the runway and you brake hard left and you do your crosswind final base, and you have to be on speed, with your gears down and everything like we just did on speed when you're coming down parallel the runway and make 2 left turns then land.
Yep.
That's how you're gonna approach the carrier. That's how you're gonna approach all airports, etc. That's how the Hornet lands. You never just straight in land it. That's not how they do it. So
Yep.
unless you're low on fuel, of course. I think that's why I also chose the Hornet, because F-16 can't land on a boat even though it has a tail hook.
Yeah.
I mean, it can. It just doesn't have the springs on. It'll probably break the landing gears.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. The landing gears. Well, it's a little. I'm guessing it's a little bit more likely to fall over while taxiing if you go too fast, because it's got such narrow gear. Yeah, yeah. This looks a little wider.
Yeah, if you look
16.
at the Hornet's wheels, you can see that they're pivoted. They have an elbow joint,
Yeah.
so it lets them flex when they hit that deck.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah, I remember watching an 18 at Townsville in Australia, in North Queensland, and the Thunderbirds, the F-16s as well, back in 2008, I think it was. They came over just before I left to come over here 2 years later. Yeah, that was awesome.
Pretty cool how they just fly over there
Yeah.
with a tanker, and they just, okay, we're here. Dude, you just flew 10 hours. Holy shit.
Yeah, they were awesome. I went up on the hill and they would fly over down towards the coast where they were doing all their stunts mostly, and yeah, then went and saw them at the RAF Air Base. Got photos with them.
Thunderbirds, man. I like the Hornet though.
Yeah, the guy in the Aussie in the F-18, he did like a square maneuver, which is kind of like he just went straight along really low along the Esplanade, along the beach where everyone was. Then he pulls straight up, goes straight up, and then he just went inverted like instantly. Then the same distance, creating a square, and then went straight down.
These guys are good, man.
And I remember seeing an 18 when I was skiing in Australia. We were up in the mountains, and this thing just came roaring past down through the valley, and I'm like, ooh, I think something just came out of me. I was wanting to be a pilot too, fighter pilot. From grade 1 to grade 12, basically, but didn't quite pass English. Everything else I passed, but because I didn't pass my English, and I didn't feel like going back and doing it again, I was out of there. I could have probably joined the army as a helicopter pilot, but by the time I was kind of over it, I guess. Kind of got over it, and by the time I was thinking I could do that, I was probably too old. I'm definitely too old now.
So what about getting like a private, like flying Cessna or something?
Oh, say again?
What about like a flying private, like a Cessna or something?
Yeah, well, if I had enough funds to do so. I mean, my wife bought me a flight in Florida at Fort Myers. This was probably like 5 years ago, in a helicopter. Bought me a. Well, it was supposed to be, just a joy flight. But she also asked him, she sought out somebody that would actually let me fly as well.
Wow.
And so basically, straight after he took off, I was like, and after we got over the highway, that was it. I was basically controlling it like for 25 minutes until we got back, and he was landing, and then I went, okay, I'm taking my hands off the stick now. But
Pretty cool stuff, man.
yeah, that was there, and in '98 I went up. There was another air show in Brisbane, near the Gold Coast, where the Indy cars go, in Australia and Queensland, and oh, that was actually the second time I went up in a plane. Was there? The first time was with the Air League, which is like your air corps, is it? Like when you're at school and you can go, kind of like jump into the military after school, kind of like a club type, like a Boy Scouts type thing. I don't know what they call it.
EC?
Yeah,
Yeah. Like you have like uniforms and stuff like that.
yeah, and do marching and learn about planes and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that during high
I always
school.
wanted to do ROTC, but I had a problem with authority when I was younger. Like, dude, I don't want to be told how to do these shit.
Yeah, I got that later on. And maybe I should not do any of this because I'm gonna leave it for later on when we fly together. Maybe the weapons. Might jump in a Viper.
Armament, yeah. Yeah, man, show me what you got in the Viper, dude.
Yeah.
Because it looks like how much time do you have behind the Viper?
How much time? Phew.
At least 300 hours.
No.
No, okay.
No, I've been sharing everything from day one.
Oh, nice.
So I've only really been streaming since the end of last month, and that was mostly start off with the A10,
Oh, okay.
and then soon as I got, that far in front of my mate that I could, I didn't need to do the A10 anymore. I started flying the Viper, and I might only have like 20, 30, 40. Yeah, probably around 30 to 40 hours, maybe. Maybe. I guess. When I think about it, because I normally do 3-hour sessions, and it's been going for maybe in the morning and at night, so there's like maybe 6 hours a day. What is it now, the 21st? So that's 21 times 3, 60 hours at the most, maybe. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing from you is you're gonna start maining the F-18.
Start what?
You're gonna start maining, MAINING. Like that's
Oh,
gonna be your main
main
aircraft.
thing. I can see it. Yeah. And that's kind of why I jumped straight into it as well. Well, I just bought it as well. So I'm like,
Right, you literally just bought it, yeah.
and I just wanted to show off to you.
No, I don't mind showing it. If you say you're gonna main it, I have no problem showing you how to. Well, I'll show you at least what I know. As far as the controls goes, GPS, creating waypoints, things like that. Like I literally just learned how to do all that last month.
Last night.
I wish last month.
Okay.
So the last 4 weeks or so, I've been watching a lot. Like I go to sleep watching YouTube.
Yeah.
And I've been working from home because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
So I have one monitor watching tutorials on F-18.
Yeah.
I'm doing work on the other. So I've gotten pretty good at the F-18. So yeah, I don't mind showing you, man. Showing you what I know.
Yeah, that's cool.
And if you want to jump back into your 16, which it looks like you're in, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna hop out of the Discord. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna obviously I'll engage you in chat and everything, but I'm gonna just go back to my reporting. So.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks a lot for jumping in. Yeah, same. I'll catch you later.
Absolutely, man. All right, take it easy.
You too. Okay, what are we gonna do on the 16? We were gonna do some TGP and laser guided bombing. But yeah, because I kind of feel, although I could show this means war, my unguided bombing skills to start off with. Show him where I'm at. Not that good. I'm like between 10 and 50% hit rate accuracy. Flight simulator? Like no, I did a lot of hunting before I found DCS. I can't remember really getting into anything else other than when I was a kid, like in the 80s. I used to get into some, Commodore 64 games. Let's see the bombing. Okay, I'll do that. Viper. Dumb bombing.